62 Jackson here with Abel Guillen. We're just concluding Legacy 50
61.
in Dallas, Texas at the Bomb Factory. Man, great night of fights.
Oh, most definitely.
Amateurs. You want to let the winners? Want to recap the whole card?
Yeah,
they all happened.
Yeah, they all happened. We'll just give you guys the main card. There was so much tonight. We got to start off talking about a little bit about Mark De La Rosa and Peterson. That fight didn't work out. It caused quite a bit of Facebook frenzy there for a little bit.
But so for those who don't know, yesterday at weigh-ins, Steven Peterson weighed in a little bit overweight for the 145 title fight that he was scheduled to face Mark De La Rosa.
135.
I'm sorry, 135.
Yeah, 135.
You get a little bit of an allowance, an hour and a half, until you have to come back and check your weight. Steven went off, he cut a little bit of weight, and then once he came back, once he came back, there was an issue on the platform where the scale was, so we had to move the scale to a harder surface. And once they did that, Peterson made weight, but Mark De La Rosa and his crew, they were a little upset because there was just a different location as far as the weight goes, or where the fighters weighed in. So he and his management decided today that because of the discrepancy of where the scale was placed, that they were no longer going to fight this evening. And so therefore we had no bantamweight title fights.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those things that we saw on Facebook a lot, and Mike was there, I was there, a lot of other Legacy people were there. We saw the weight. Mr. Martinez with commission saw the weight. We saw the 135. As I see it, we didn't see any of Mark's team, but there was no shadiness like a lot of people seem to be talking about on Facebook. But that took away from Legacy 61. Let's talk about Legacy 61. The main event, you had Levi Miles and David Jackson. Wow, we really thought it was going to go to the ground. I think we talked about that, and we thought it was going to go straight to the ground, but these guys just stood and traded, and man, that was an epic main event.
Yes, it was. Originally, it was supposed to be Damon Jackson versus Kevin Aguilar for the Legacy featherweight title. Kevin Aguilar, he was hurt, so Levi Miles stepped in on short notice, and wow.
Yeah,
what
did great.
A fight it was.
He has nothing to be ashamed of, Levi, so when you see this, you have nothing to be ashamed of, buddy. Two weeks, you're fighting a UFC caliber guy. You have nothing to be ashamed of. That was a hell of a fight. Everybody enjoyed that fight. That amazing fight. Amazing fight.
For me, what I took out mostly was the improved stand-up of Levi Miles.
Definitely.
He was once known for basically being a jiu-jitsu guy, and tonight he came in, even Colin announced him as being a boxer, and I kind of laughed at it because I know Levi from the past, and he looked like a legit boxer tonight. So probably, even though he didn't get the win, props for him for stepping in on not only late notice, but stepping up to a higher level of competition against Damon Jackson.
Definitely. And then we had Mackenzie Dern against Montana Stewart, and don't get me wrong, Montana Stewart did as best as she could, but it went to the ground, and Mackenzie did what she did. She did what she does. She gets to the ground. She had what I guess we would call like a modified rear naked choke. She had that left arm completely trapped, looked like she's going up for a omoplata, and the next thing you know, she secured that rear naked choke, and it was over in the first round. So definitely, that was an amazing victory for her. 2-0, and it's really what's next for her.
Yeah, she's now 2-0, and against Montana Stewart, who I want to say has 7 professional fights. She came in here and submitted her, with the rear naked choke. After that, this was another. We had a lot of late minute replacements on this card. We had Abdul Razak Al Hassan, and he took on Joe Eichelberger. Joe took this fight on 48 hours notice. He actually just fought on Legacy 60 in Minnesota last weekend, but he came in and took a fight against Abdul, who apparently is some African murderer or something like an assassin.
Everybody's scared to fight him. At least this guy, he got in there. He got beat in the first round, but at least he got in the cage. At least he got in the cage.
Yeah, he stepped up. A lot of people turned down the fight against Fasad, but Joe stepped in, and he got knocked out for his troubles. But hey, he needed somebody. Yeah, he stepped up. And got it.
Definitely. And then you had Rashad Coulter going up against Jeremy Hardy. We all knew knew this wasn't going to last long. With Rashad, you know, he's getting those chances, he's getting those opportunities, and this year he's been devastating. He's just KOing people left and right. And there he had like that left hook into the right hand, that basically the right hand that slept Hardy. It was over. Thank goodness he didn't hurt his right leg. But yeah, Rashad definitely looked impressive.
Yeah, and most definitely, you know, for me, I've never seen Rashad fight. Not even a lot. I've never seen him fight at all. He had a lot of times where he just couldn't get a fight, or someone would back out or whatever. But we're finally able to see him fight in heavyweight. The dude is explosive, and he has very heavy hands. And so the future looks bright for Rashad, especially in the heavyweight division.
Definitely. And we had Melvin Jordan, 41-year-old Melvin Jordan that looks better than some 20-year-olds, and then against Bilal Williams, which was a really good fight. Both guys, you know, got in their shots. They got in the second round, and then Melvin Jordan got in that rear naked choke, and he wasn't going to let that go.
Yeah, in the first round, actually, Bilal had the choke locked, so it was close to being locked in on Melvin. Shit. Yeah, he had to lock in on Melvin.
Yeah.
Melvin was able to escape. He actually gave a thumbs up to the grab. He was like, nah, I'm good.
Don't do that again, Melvin. You fight again, don't say thumbs up when the guy's going for the choke. Just going to let you all know.
Yeah, but you know, in the second round, he choked. I mean, he turned around, and Melvin was able to finish the fight. Actually, it was a technical submission. Bilal never tapped. He locked it in toward the end of the fight, or end of the round. And once the ref stepped in, the round was over.
He asked where he was.
Bilal was asleep.
Yeah, he asked where he was.
Literally asleep with his eyes open.
Exactly. And to kind of round it out for Octagon MMA, Rob Butler took an impressive victory. It lasted all but about 25 seconds. So Octagon MMA was 3-0 tonight, and they looked impressive, but they seem to always look impressive in legacy events.
Yeah, Rob came in there and pretty much dispatched Takayuki Ujima.
Yeah.
In like, what, 25 seconds?
25 seconds, he did work. So Legacy 61, it was great. We got Alex Black back there. Obviously, if you just check Facebook, it blew up today. There was a lot going on with Ocho, a lot going on with Mark De La Rosa. The card was great. Everything was amazing.
Hope you guys enjoyed it. Watch it on Access TV, Rush Replay, and you can catch the prelims coming up this week at LegacyFights.net.